Thanks, Amina. Good afternoon. First of all, thanks for having me here. This is a pink bag on wheel that you can easily find on Taobao, especially designed for grade 2 and above. Today I'm going to start with the story of its owner, Lily. Lily is 13 years old, and if you see her with her bag, don't be mistaken, because she's not on the way to the airport. She simply go to school. That is just her school bag, loaded. In the morning, saying goodbye to her grandpa at the school gate, Lily disappeared. She disappeared among kids in the same school uniform, dragging the same bag just like her. She disappeared behind piles of textbooks and documents. She disappeared most of the day behind her school tables, listening to the teachers, taking notes. After school, she'll go to tutor's house. Some days English, some day math. She will disappear for another couple of hours behind tables, listen to the tutors, taking notes. Last couple of hours before bed will be behind her own table, reading all those notes, trying to memorizing them, and finish her homework. Lily usually go to bed around 10. She's only 13, and she's already overloaded. Her schedule looks more busier than some of the corporate professionals. Tomorrow will be a new day, but for poor Lily, always the same routine. A receding little figures on the street, back hunched, little shoulder overburdened. And that's just Lily. And hundreds and thousands of China's next generation. They don't have passion for learning. They don't have curious about life. All they care about is trying to memorize as much as possible what the correct answers are and try to get the good ranking in the school test. And sometimes when you're talking to them, make you wonder, they're 13 or they're 30. If that's not going to change soon, our nation will end up lose its figure and be a zombie land. So, was Lily always like that? Of course not. Lately, there's a very popular TV program with 5 lovely kids, aged between 3 to 6 in it. You know what I'm talking about, right? Oh, it's 爸爸去哪儿? Daddy, we're heading. My friend and I just couldn't stop talking about these kids. They're so cute. I remember one of the boys, Tian Tian, he picked up a chicken in the farm. He wanted to keep it as a pet. And he called it Kou Jing. And Kou Jing is his mom's name. Of course, made his dad very upset. Lily was just like them. Totally different interests, totally different personality. Not perfect, but full of life. What happened? 5 kids go to school. And they were simply divided into different age groups, regardless of the difference, given the same outdated knowledge and information, and eventually judged by the same standard test. So 5 lovely kids go in, and they all change towards 5 same Lily. Do you know what will happen if you have different opinion or answers? I knew a design college student who, according to his mom, a troublemaker, a very naughty boy as a kid. But now he is in his 20s. He simply cannot function independently. He needs very precise instruction and order in order to work. So what happened to him? What changed? And I found out during one of very typical drawing lessons in his early age. He painted a girl in skirts dancing in the wide field. And he used color blue to express the girl's happiness. I cannot speak for all of us here, or maybe I can, because I've grown up in Shanghai. Whenever I saw the blue sky, I feel, Whenever I dip my toes into clear ocean water, I also feel, So I can totally connect happiness with blue. But obviously, his teacher didn't agree. As a result, he was called lack of basic common sense in front of all his classmates. And poor guy also beaten up by his father badly afterwards because of the low grade. So that's what happened if you have different opinion. By discouraging, by criticizing, and sometimes even publicly humiliating, we kill the desire to be different. We put out the sparkle for innovation. And we gradually, successfully turn our kids into standardized products. As a nation, we did accomplish a huge success in the past 3 decades. We are the world manufacturing center. We have millions of very skillful workers and engineers who can deliver. But in order to turn made in China into design in China, we need more originality. We need generations who's capable of love and care to create. And that's not going to change unless we change the way we educate. So, our ancestors, they're wise. They left us many pieces, many stunning, original pieces. And they once have to say, education should 授人以渔, should teach people how to fish instead of just giving them the fish. It should feed them for life instead of feed them for just a day. So by giving only the standard answer are not enough. Because most of the jobs our kids are going to take when they're grown up are not even existing yet. So how right can your right answer be? So we need to teach them how to fish. We need also to feed them with the joy to fish, the desire to fish. So when time comes, they were looking at the challenge in the face, explore into the unknown, and find a solution themselves. We should expose them to as many options and possibilities as possible, even though some of them might not seem immediate relevancy. We have to believe that our children will have the wisdom to connect all the knowledge together and find what they really love and be good at it. Can education or can learning be fun? Luckily, yes. There are tools outside to help. For example, there is this open source free software we are actually using to teach the students and the teacher. It's called Scratch. It's actually developed by MIT Media Lab. Anyone, as long as you can read, you can simply, by picking and drop all those color module pieces, program your own animation movies, or design your own game. Sounds easy, right? Kids love it. And you should see how eagerly they want to learn more, especially the boys, because they want astonishing pieces so much, and their classmates and teachers even will look at their piece and say, that's pretty cool. Wow, I want to do that. So now, the new challenge for the teacher is how to keep up. We have different inquiries on a daily basis. Say, what to teach next? What other tools do you have? So this is just a scratch. And there are a lot of things such as 3D printing, right? And we can help give in or provide the schools and teachers all this kind of information. And also by teaching them or helping them find the better way to use these tools to help with the education. This is what happened in a lot of schools these days. So we cannot just sit here and wait for the revolution to take place. We cannot leave it only to the schools and teachers to change it. Every one of us can play a part. We can all make some impact. We can be more encouraging and tolerant towards different opinion. We can guide them towards the right answers instead of simply giving them, or sometimes even call them stupid when they make the mistake. Because sometimes the journey itself of finding the truth is more important than the result. If your kids have special talent or interest in an area that is not that popular these days, just let them play with it. Don't ask them to stop and spend time on areas that we think is important. Because you are not a fortune teller, right? You cannot predict which one will be more useful or helpful or successful in the future. And we just need to do is help bring the new technology, the new knowledge, the new products even from our corporate life, bring it closer to the schools and to the children. Change the teacher's life so they can change more people. During the September 12/11 Occupy Wall Street movement, they have this slogan called, "We are the 99%." Together, we can make some impact. We can change our education system. We can save Lily, and we can save our nation. Hopefully, someday soon, happiness can again have many colors, and blue can be one of them. Thanks all very much.